that time for the swimsuit competition. Here we go.
Lieutenant Colonel USD. I'm fine. I'm married. I went back and there she is.
And while they do that, we're going to have a very talented singer come out. Her name is Danielle Nations, and she's a two-time preliminary talent winner at the Miss Texas Scholarship Pageant, which is held in Fort Worth. And in addition, she placed in the top 10 at the pageant this last July. She was chosen as the Female Vocalist of the Year at the Johnny High Country Music Review, and she is currently a regular performer at the Grapevine Opry. Danielle is continuing to work on her education degree and hopes to be a second-grade elementary school teacher. Oh, she'll become a flight attendant. That's what we all think. Anyway, please welcome to the stage Danielle Nations. So you ready to see some beautiful evening gowns? All right, let's get started. This is the most glamorous part of the pageant. This is my favorite, the evening gown competition. Right. There's our lovely music. Thank you. Start with contestant number 1, Sally Mesa, Mrs. Gold Triangle. Contestant number 2, Teresa Glover, Mrs. Texarkana.
I tried and tried, but your face away. It must be a I will never again.
Now, Mrs. Travis County.
Just like
allow the girls to change, and we're going to come back and announce our top 12 finalists. Okay, welcome back to the second half of the Mrs. Texas America 2008 pageant. Narrow down to 12. So can I have the top 12 on the list, please? Okay, is everybody ready? Now, this is in no particular order. They mixed them all up for me, so here we go. Our first contestant to make the top 12 finalists is Kate York. My pen took her off. Okay. The next contestant is Lori Martin. Come up here. Okay, come stand with her. Oh. Okay. There you are. Okay, all right. There you are. And then Lori Martin, here she is. Okay, our next top 12 finalist is Bobby Jo Compton. Our next top 12 finalist is Becky Luke. Come on down, Sarah Swindell. Halfway there is Carrie Thomas. Our next contestant is Elizabeth Botsey. I feel like I'm at the soccer tournament. Come on down, Cindy Mokri. Next contestant is Julie Wood. Come on down, Zarina Jess Huff. Two more to go. Come on down, Sonia Apple. And the last contestant to make our top 12 semifinalists is Billy Ryan. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your top 12 semifinalists for Mrs. Texas 2008. All right, ladies, thank you. You go get ready for swimsuit. Thank you very much. many of you know that Mrs. Texas started on Thursday with an evening of registration and orientation. And yesterday they were off to rehearsals, lunch, and Grapevine, more rehearsals, and a relaxing party hosted by the X and O's. Atlanta Escado Vineyards and Coors. And today they started with interviews, so the judges have been busy all day. And they had lunch from Mimi's Cafe of Grapevine, and more rehearsals, and then finally tonight's competition. So, only one woman takes home the crown tonight. A lot of these contestants have great gifts from all the sponsors, and I'm going to share with you what each contestant is taking home from the pageant. From Mimi's Cafe, they had lunch for the delegates. Zuroma's, lunch for the delegates. Candleberry, a very nice large candle. The Chris Company, they get their official their banner, their pageant photo package, their pageant video, and the Mrs. Texas program book. From Grandma's Secret Spot Remover, they get the Secret Wrinkle Remover and the Secret Spot Remover. Yeah! Yay, Grandma! And, you gotta love this, the bra clip. And we won't model that for you. Smudges is the original eye makeup smudge remover. Boot Camp Fitness with Jay's Boot Camp. Yeah! He's working on those cowboy cheerleaders right now. You guys have to watch that. It's pretty awesome. Oh, and then they get these really cute runaway rabbit slippers. And I was told that I have to model, which I'm very happy to. Here we go. These, okay, y'all ready? Okay, so each contestant, and when I got here today, all the contestants were wearing their bunny slippers. So they're loving those. So we want to thank all of our sponsors for giving all these great gifts to our contestants. So thank you, sponsors. Now I'd like to bring your reigning Mrs. Texas, Valerie, back to the stage. And while the girls are still getting ready for swimsuit, we're going to ask her a little bit about her year. Valerie. Now Valerie is a very special woman, and what I want to tell you is that for those of you out there, if your wonderful mom or lady did not get picked in the top 12 finalists, don't give up. Support her. If her dream is being Mrs. Texas, we want you to encourage her to come back. The first year that I entered the pageant, I was first runner-up and did not win. And I was very blessed to get that far my first year. But I came back, and the Lord blessed me with the crown. But sometimes it takes many years, because you improve as a woman. And husbands, if that is really your wife's dream, I encourage you to get behind her, because you know what? Look at how great she looked on stage, right? So make sure that you support her and love her and tell her that you're very proud of her achievement tonight, because just to get up on stage and represent her city is a wonderful achievement, and you should be very proud of all the contestants. And this woman right here, can we share with them? Okay, how many times did you come back to win this beautiful crown?
So I am the poster child, the official poster child for Mrs. Texas. I came back, I did 15 tries. Yes, I did. So I tried 14 times, and I took a year off, and my director said, she's not coming back. But I did, and that was the year I won.
And I have to say that I think we all get caught up sometimes when we compete. You know, you want to listen to people like pageant consultants and people who can help you, which is great, because they can really guide you and help you learn to walk and everything. But I think that Valerie and I, we've shared that the years we've won, we went with our heart. Like, if I wanted to wear my hair down, or I wanted to wear white, or people would say, don't wear red in an interview, you're too vivacious. Well, I felt good in red, so I wore it. You know? So sometimes you have to go with your heart. And Valerie and I talked about how we went with our heart, and the judges can see that. They can see that in your interview and on stage. I think it really shines through. So just encourage your moms and come back. And Valerie, tell us about your great year.
Absolutely. Well, I did do it my way. I can tell you that. But if I had it my way, I would have won it the first time. But I don't think I was ready. In honesty, I believe that you should take advantage of the journey and learn from the journey as well. And I'm also able to talk to young people. I mean, I'm 45 years old, so I can talk to middle-aged, older people and tell them no matter how old you are, young you are, dark you are, you can do whatever is in your heart. You can do it. So I had a wonderful reign. I did, and well, I guess I could tell you about a couple of things that happened. I did go to Mrs. America and have a wonderful time, a fantastic time. I got top 5 in costume. And when I came back, I went on some appearances, but I kind of took it kind of hard, if I'm being honest. Is it okay if I be honest with you? I took it a little hard, and then I changed my attitude. I decided to be a little fish, not a little fish in a big pond, but a big fish in a little pond. And I took advantage of my reign, and I started to really enjoy it. And every single appearance turned into an opportunity. I mean, no matter what it was. And let me just tell you a story right quick about my going to a school. And I was to visit some young ladies, and my objective was to have a pageant school. And they offered it to me. And I presented like a curriculum to them, and when I went, the principal said, well, you know, Miss Texas has her own business as well, like yours. And I'm thinking, I don't have my own business. Of course, I didn't tell her that, but I mean, that's something I dreamed of doing. And I didn't know it would be so easy to do because it just fell into my lap. And it was such an opportunity, and it was through this crown and through me achieving my dreams that I had the opportunity. So, I mean, I just had a great year. I mean, I have story after story to tell you, honestly.
I have to tell you that when I went back, when we announced the winner, they had all the former Mrs. Texases come on stage. And so I left the podium and I walked backstage and they said, Valerie had won. Well, I lost it. I just started crying and like, DeWan, get a hold of yourself. You have to go out there and crown her. And I mean, but it was so special. And God has a plan. And for Valerie, God, she touched all of us pageant girls for 15 years, and we've all been very blessed. And you have blessed the state of Texas. And here's to 45. All right, okay. And you don't say anything. The agency thinks I'm 40. Okay, well, thank you so much. And I just want you to know you've been a wonderful representative. And for all the ladies and whoever has to fill your shoes have big shoes to fill. So thank you for all you've done.
Welcome. And just to add something to that, I know that, you know, whoever wins this crown, you know how they say when a queen is upcoming, boy, it's going to change your life. Believe me, it really does change your life. And we were talking about that. The sorority sisters never told me how much it would change your life. So I promised myself whoever wins this crown, I'm going to let you know it is life-changing. And I have to tell one more story, please, because I went to a school. And the little kids, they're so adorable. And one of the little kids that we were gathered around, I was signing autographs, and he said, well, does she have a castle? Does she have a prince? And so my husband is sitting there, and the lady that was helping us said, well, there's her prince right there. There he is. So it was so adorable. So I had such a good time. I really did. But thank you. Thank you, Texas. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Valerie. And my husband is a prince. He's wonderful. Okay, so we've been talking about Mrs. Texas. Let's see who she's going to be. Let's start with the swimsuit competition. Here we go. Everybody, thank you. Okay, starting with contestant number 1, Kate York. And she is Mrs. Collin County. Wait a second. There. Okay, moving on. Contestant number 2, Lori Martin. She is Mrs. Houston.
Take no trash, I'll pay no cash.
And contestant number 3, Miss Bayou City, Miss Bobby Jo Compton. are judging and not me. Okay, you ready to see some beautiful evening gowns again? Let's start with the evening gown competition. Here we go. Wow. Starting with contestant number 1, Kate York, Mrs. Collin County.
Lost touch, but I don't feel. Your eyes
Contestant number 2, Lori Martin, Mrs. Houston. Contestant number 3, Bobby Jo Compton, Mrs. Biden City. Contestant number 4, Becky Luke, Mrs. San Antonio. Contestant number 5, Sarah Swindell, Mrs. Travis County. Contestant number 6, Carrie Thomas, Mrs. Lone Star. Contestant number 7, Elizabeth Steiner Godsey, Mrs. Capital of Texas. Contestant number 8, Cindy Mowbray, Mrs. Austin. Zarina Jess Huff. Mrs. Greater Bear County. Contestant number 11, Sonia Apple, Mrs. Dick. Contestant number 12, Billy Ryan, Mrs. Waller. That concludes our evening gown competition. We're going to take one last look, give our judges another difficult decision. Once again, they're trying to narrow the field to just 5. Here, all you got, ladies, this is it. This is it for the competition. If you ever thought about smiling your smile off, this is the time. I want you to make sure you guys leave your phone numbers and email addresses so I can call and borrow these gowns. They are gorgeous. All right, Tanya, can I dismiss them? Thank you, ladies. They made their decision. Thank you. You can go backstage. Wow. You all are beautiful. Fabulous. What do you guys think? I think we have Mrs. America here this year. What do you think? Absolutely. Okay, ladies, good luck. This has been a very, very competitive year. When I call your name, please step forward to the spot I'm sure Frankie told you earlier today. And these are in no particular order. So let's start with our first top 5 finalists, Bobby Jo Compton. She's Mrs. Bayou City. Once again, in no particular order, our second top 5 finalists is Elizabeth Boxley. And she's Miss Capital of Texas. Oh, that's music, okay. I thought the Indian tribe was coming down. The third top 5 finalist is Lori Martin, Mrs. Houston. Okay, our fourth top 5 finalist is Billy Ryan, Mrs. Waller. And the fifth and final contestants vying for the title of Mrs. Texas 2008, Cindy Moultrie, Mrs. Austin. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your top 5 finalists vying for the title of Mrs. Texas 2008. What do you think? Wow, beautiful. Any one of you ladies would be great. Okay, now it's time to hear from each and every one of our finalists with the top 5 questions. We're going to have all of you lead but Bobby Joe Compton, okay? And we're going to start with her first. We're going to send the other 4 back and put soundproof earphones on so that they each cannot hear each other's question. And we feel that in order for it to be fair, that we ask each contestant the same question. So I'm going to come over there, Bobby. Okay. Okay. All right, he said I can go. Thank you, Frankie. Congratulations. Here's your top 5 question. What is the most rewarding thing about being you?
Well, the most rewarding thing about being me is my wonderful family. You know, I think that today it's very hard to have a happy marriage and a lot of people struggle, but I can tell you that I truly love my husband and we are truly happy and we have 2 beautiful children and you know, there are some times that we disagree, I know that we all do, but I love him and I know that he loves me and we have 2 beautiful, happy, healthy children, so the best thing about me is my family.
Thank you and good luck. I like that question, that's a good question. Okay, next, let's see who we have next on the list. Coming out next. Oh, there we go. Mrs. Capital of Texas. How are you doing?
Great. I'm so happy to be in the top 5.
Well, congratulations. You ready for your question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here we go. What is the most rewarding thing about being you?
The most rewarding thing about being me is that I've been given so many amazing opportunities in this life. I was blessed with an amazing husband, Tyson, I love you. Not only that, I was fortunate enough to get into UT Law School on a scholarship, almost a full scholarship. And with that, I can go on and help many, many people and hopefully give some of them the opportunities that I've been given in life. Thank you.
Thank you and good luck tonight. Okay, next coming out will be Lori Martin, Mrs. Houston. Okay, here you go. What is the most rewarding thing about being you?
I think that the most rewarding thing about me is the fact that God made me. And my family loves me, and I feel that He blessed me with them, and all my friends, and all the people I come in touch with. And I thank God for that every day.
Thank you and good luck tonight. Hello, Mrs. Waller. Congratulations on top 5.
Thank you very much.
1 second. What is the most rewarding thing about being you?
You know, I grew up with a single mom, and I had to go to many different schools. And I think the most rewarding thing I learned by going to those schools, because I was so afraid to make friends, meeting new people, and now as an adult, I find that I want to accept everyone, and everyone has something that is likable about them, and I just appreciate what every person that I meet has to offer. And that's what I think is the most rewarding thing, because it touches my heart when I meet someone, and I just know that I can learn from them. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck tonight. Hello, Cindy. Congratulations on top 5.
Thank you.
Okay, here's your top 5 question. What is the most rewarding thing about being you?
Well, it absolutely would have to be being the mom to Jules and Joseph and being the wife to Hunter. I have the best family in the whole world, and they have supported me through this whole thing, and thank you so much.
All right, thank you and good luck tonight. Okay, ladies, I'm going to call you each out one at a time. If you would please step forward and give the judges that final, last smile, why you should be Mrs. Texas look. Okay, let's start with our first contestant, Bobby Jo Compton, Mrs. Bayou City. Okay, thank you, Bobby. Our next contestant, Elizabeth Godsey, Mrs. Capital of Texas. Thank you, Elizabeth. Next is Lori Martin, Mrs. Houston. Thank you, Lori. Billy Ryan, Mrs. Waller. Thank you, Billy. And our last top 5 finalist is Cindy Mowbray, Mrs. Austin. Thank you, Cindy. So there you have it, your top 5 finalists. One of these ladies will be your next Mrs. Texas 2008. All right, thank you, ladies. Good luck. Frankie will open the curtain. Go back through the middle. All right. The woman who wore the crown with dignity and grace and really taught us all about perseverance, Mrs. Valerie Brooks, escorted by her husband, Bobby.
It is the fulfillment of a lifelong dream to represent Texas at the Mrs. America pageant. To my family, thank you, thank you, thank you. To my dear husband, Bobby, you are a dream. I love you. To Mom, my siblings, and my children, Emmanuel and Sonia, lots of love and kisses. Thank you to all of the former queens, fellow contestants, and my friends and family. You really know how to make a girl feel proud. To my generous sponsors and to the generous Mrs. Texas sponsors, you are fantastic. Dear Tracy, you and your entire staff are wonderful. Thanks for everything. Texas, I will forever be grateful for all the memories and divinely inspired opportunities you have brought me. Wow. To each 2008 delegate, celebrate the journey. You just may discover who you are along the way. You are each fantastic and brilliant women. Finally, to the new Mrs. Texas, this crown is pure magic, and you are the one that makes it sparkle. So get ready for the fastest year of your life. God bless you all, Texas.
There she is, Miss Valerie Brooks, for her final ball as Mrs. Texas 2007. Congratulations, Valerie. You're a wonderful, wonderful representative of Texas. Is that Mama Valerie? Friend? That's so sweet. And before Valerie goes, we'd like to invite Tracy out to give her a wonderful gift. Look at this beautiful 24 by 36 oil painting of Valerie for her keepsake. Is that not beautiful? Taken by Larry Travis, and then she took his picture and painted that. That's beautiful, Valerie. That's beautiful. It is Valerie's mom. That was wonderful. Stand up, Valerie's mom. Yay, Mom. Thank you for having Valerie. She's blessed us all. Now this time, I would
All right, the time has come to crown our new Mrs. Texas. But first, before we do that, we have several other special awards to present. Our first award is the Dale Carnegie Interview Award, and that goes to Bobby Joe Compton. Next is the Evening Gown Award, and that goes to Cindy Mockery. The Ambassador Award goes to Stephanie Growdy. The non-finalist Evening Gown Award goes to Sheila Berthelsen. The Artisan Center for Plastic Surgery, Mrs. Photogenic, is Sarah Swindell. All right, all those crunches in the gym are going to pay off for this woman. The Fitness Award goes to Bobby Joe Compton. The non-finalist Fitness Award is Elizabeth Bobek.
The Community Service Award goes to Mary Jimenez. The next award is voted on by all of the participating contestants on who they would think would be the best Mrs. Texas. The contestant's choice is Bobby Jo Compton. The Marriage Longevity Award goes to Sheila Berthelsen. The Dale Carnegie Non-Finalist Interview Award goes to Catherine George. Okay, Mrs. Congeniality goes to Sally Mesa. The All Smiles Most Beautiful Smile Award goes to Terry Richardson. Most ticket sales, Sonia Apple. The Director's Award goes to Sally Mesa. The Career Achievement Award goes to Catherine George. And the final award is the Memory Book Award, which goes to Lori Martin. Congratulations to each of our award winners today. Good job, ladies. Okay, may I have the top 5 please step forward. Deja vu all over again, right? I can empathize, ladies. Okay, the 4th runner-up. And ladies, when your name is announced, if you'll step forward and get your award. 4th runner-up, Billy Ryan.
Our third runner-up is Elizabeth Godsey.
Okay, our second runner-up, Lori Martin.
And now, there are two. Ladies and gentlemen, the next name that you will hear is the name of the first runner-up. The name you may not hear is that of Mrs. Texas 2008. Ladies, are you ready?
The first runner-up is Cindy Mo Creed. Bobby Jo Hansen, you are Mrs. Texas 2008.
There she is, your new Mrs. Texas 2008, Bobby Jo Compton. Isn't she beautiful? She'll be great representing Mrs. Texas in the Mrs. America pageant. Coming up in September. We want to thank all of you for coming tonight. Please drive safe. And we hope to see you again next year. Thank you. We need to ask that if you please let us take some pictures before anyone comes up to the stage. Thank you. So we have to thank Bobby Jo's family. And thank you, Mrs. Oklahoma and Mrs. Kansas, for your help. And here's her kid.